tell me why you're here in divorce court today.
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I just can't take the social media, the constant entertaining of other women on social media that my husband does, and it's driving me crazy. If he doesn't change soon, I'm not going to have any choice but to walk away.
Walk me through some of the most egregious errors that he's made on social media.
Oh my goodness. One of the things that he's done was he called himself being the Uber of Facebook. So a woman would post, "Oh, I need a ride. If anybody can give me $40 for a ride."
God.
And they're these beautiful single women. "I'll give you $40 for a ride." My husband inboxes them immediately. "Where you trying to go?" And I'll tell him, "That's unacceptable. I don't like it," and stop. And of course, it'll happen.
Is that a thing now?
Never heard of that.
Is that a thing people doing off the books, raggedy, fake Lyft driving, ride sharing thing?
Dangerous.
It's very
Is it a thing?
I guess so. I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't put myself
Are
in
you
harm's
taking
way.
women places?
Well, Your Honor, it's like this. Taylor has trust issues with me being of what I do as far as me trying to run my own business.
What do you do?
I'm a music artist.
You a musician?
I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer.
Yes.
So you produce beats.
Yes. And I produce live shows and everything. So
Uh-huh.
with that being said, it's a lot of women, that's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Look at the smile
It
on
probably
your
will.
face.
Absolutely. There probably is women that's like, "Oh, Rayvon, I just love your music."
But you're not
But
just
you're
gonna
a
take
married man.
anybody to where they gotta go. I don't know where she calling it, a Uber or
The Facebook
Lyft,
Uber.
Facebook Uber.
I got you.
I don't know.
Tell me some other mistakes that he's made that you've caught him in.
So this woman, he tried to make me feel comfortable. "Oh, this is the only thing I'm doing. I'm just giving her rides. This is what it is." And I accepted it. I said, "You know what? I'm going to let my guard down. I'm going to trust my husband and what he's telling me." I stumbled, she left her phone in his car one night, and it was
Right.
late.
See,
It was
Wait,
late.
Allow your wife to
Okay.
finish.
It was late. She left his phone in the car. He came home, passed out. I don't know if they had drinks or what it was. But she texted his phone and said, "Hey, I left my phone in your car." And I'm like, so I'm going through the messages. And prior to the day, he said, "Hey, something to the effect, don't worry. Daddy's going to come over there and take care of it." And she's like, "Oh, thank you, because Mommy's going to have your back all day." Well, I call him Daddy, and he calls me Mommy. So why is it that you and another woman are talking like that? It shouldn't be that way.
Mr. Welch, would you like to respond to that?
I don't know what she talking about. And maybe it's an exaggeration.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
But as far
Right
as
here, Nick, right here.
Damn.
that Photoshop? What is that, Photoshop?
Yeah, that's what he said. If you gonna run around, at least be slick about it,
I mean,
Those are the things that are happening,
it's
right?
so much as, it's just like when I'm having a conversation with another woman, as
Right.
far as on the business level, they kind of get carried away, but, you know what I'm saying, by saying extra things and everything. But
Did they get carried away or did he get carried?
that leads her to believe that I'm flirting back when I'm really not.
When you really
Man, to be honest with you, we can kill all of that. How would you feel if she did it? How would you feel if you looked at, well, she shouldn't be looking through the phone, that's number one. But if you looked through her phone and you saw that she was texting Will, telling Will, "Hey, Big Pop, I'm coming over to, yeah, I'm coming over to do that, bro." Like I said, you wouldn't be feeling that. You wouldn't be feeling that, bro.
not.
Right.
So you have not stepped out on your marriage at all in the 4 years
No,
that you've been married.
I'm not gonna say that I haven't because I have. When we first got together, everything was like, we was inseparable. Like, you know what I'm saying? She made me macaroni. I love her macaroni. You know what I'm saying? And
Is that enough, Nick, just to make you macaroni and,
Good.
and that's it?
Good. Yeah. But it's just like she does everything for a wife's supposed to do, like, take care of home and everything. But what leads me to my actions
Yeah.
is because, she had one of her ex-boyfriends she used to write letters to, saying how she used to miss him. And
While you were married?
a few weeks after we got married.
Did you do that?
I did. I wrote a letter to my ex. It was about a month after we did get married, and
What for?
How you gonna do that after you tied the knot? A month after, y'all still supposed to be in the Bahamas, snorkeling, taking matching photos and all of that, bro. That's foul. Now that's foul. All right, bro. I take it back. I take back what I said. I feel the same way, but damn. That's supposed to be the happy time. Why are you reaching out to your ex during the happy time? And this is my thing with it. If you still holding on to that other relationship, you can't tell me that you fully invested in our relationship. Because if something go wrong with our relationship, then you gonna reach out to the other relationship, bro. I don't like neither one of them. I don't feel good about neither one of them, bro.
I don't know. I think that I was just like, oh my God, I just got married, and what if I walked out on the person that I should have been with? And it was.
Isn't that something you do before you get married to
Yes,
decide
ma'am.
whether or not the last
ma'am.
cat you were with was the cat you wanted?
Yes, ma'am.
Holy cow!
I admit it. It was a mistake. I apologized to my husband. I told him that I saw the way it made him feel. It hurt him deeply, and I regretted it. I told him that I would never do anything to ever hurt him again, and I stood by that word.
Did you really feel that way though?
I don't think I did. I think I was just scared and was like, okay, I'm finally moving on now, and I think I was just scared of that because when you spend a lot of time with
She was
somebody-
still into her ex.
I understand, Mr. Wells. Mr. Wells, pay attention. I understand that you believe that whatever infidelities you committed were a function of the fact that you were hurt by that letter. That I believe. The question we have to answer now is, what is the extent of your infidelities? And I understand you have a videotape of this actual sex act with another woman. So, Mrs. Welch, did you actually find a videotape of your husband having sex with another woman?
I did find a videotape. It wasn't of sex. It was of a different act. His friend's birthday came up, and he said, hey, I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to take your car and go hang out with my friend for his birthday. I said, okay. And I would say probably about 2 or 3 days later, I went through his messenger on Facebook, and he sent a video to the friend that he was supposed to be with that night, a video of him getting a sexual act.
Oral sex.
I don't recall.
Oral sex is sex. That's why they call it oral sex.
Yes.
Why you sending it to your homeboy? I don't know about all that, bro. And if you married, I'm not saying that you should do it. If you married, stay away from it, bro. Stay away from it. But if you're gonna do I wouldn't even want no evidence or nothing like that out there on me. If we're gonna be honest about it. Yeah, bro, they dumb.
Just with a different orifice, but it wasn't you?
It wasn't me.
So I guess I just made it up.
I don't know what she talking about.
I made it up.
Probably a picture.
It was a picture too, but
I don't know
saw
if it's
the
a video. Probably a picture, but it's probably more like she contacted that ex, set fuel to the fire, so they got to arguing, and so she sent that video to her.
I don't even know who the woman in the video was.
I got you. Mr. Wells, you said that because of that letter, you did do some wrong stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
What wrong stuff are you willing to cop to? Is there anything you're willing to say, yeah, I did that? That's against the code.
I know, but at the end of the day, she hurt me. I wanted to make her hurt as much as she hurt me.
And I get that. How long does that last?
Right.
I mean, how many times do you have to hurt her back because of that letter?
Because of the letter.
It's more to that. It's deeper than that letter. What she said about, about me to that ex.
Right, yeah. And how long does that last?
I don't know.
I don't know. She called you a B and an H and an idiot and a fool and an ignoramus. Anything she could have called you. That was almost 5 years ago. I'm asking you, how often are you going to be able to hurt her before you feel even?
Oh, I'm not trying to hurt her no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to move past that.
When's
past
the last time you did something inappropriate outside of your marriage?
Probably like a year and a half.
A year and a half? Has he been cool for a year and a half?
I think that he hasn't physically cheated in a year and a half, but
It's all that
about 3
texting
weeks
and
ago, he
inboxing.
was just texting some chick on Messenger, calling her mommy and what you cooking me for, you know, what you cooking. And
Do you do that?
you can't deny that one,
I don't know
really.
what she talk about. I don't know what she talk. Unless she could pull another paper up saying that she. I don't know what she.
You
talk
don't know
about.
nothing. You don't know nothing. What do you think is the primary problem in this relationship?
She more at like, you know, she's controlling, insecure. You know, she don't trust me as far as me stepping out the house for like at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes,
Exactly.
30 minutes maybe so.
But you do,
Exactly.
you admit that for about 3 years there you did mess around on her.
Yeah.
So that's like saying, you know, how dare you bleed on me after I shot you? You shot her and you shot her and you shot her every
Still
time
bleeding on
that she saw somebody else, you shot her. So she's bleeding. That, you know, when you cheat on somebody, you lead them to believe that you're a cheater because that's in fact what you are, and therefore they have no reason to trust you. So,
Or the next person that they want to decide to deal with, bro. I'm top, man. Listen, you motherfuckers, it's motherfuckers like you, man. Like you, bro. She'll be cool. Then she get single. I bump into her at the Whole Food Market. I bump into her at the Pizzeria, something like that. Hey, excuse me, I think you dropped your Parmesan cheese, but I got the cheese for you. Whatever you gonna say, bro. You get her number. She like, oh, I think he's a nice, great guy. I'm gonna pursue him. Then she get to know me and I'm cool, and then she's still in the back of her mind thinking, oh, but remember the last guy I met, he was cool, and then he still cheated on. Yeah, that's how women work. Now, you might not get that. You might not understand that, but, bro, I'm telling you, man. And it's not just the women. It's not just the women. It's not just the women. But I date women, so that's what I see, man. It's like a fucking... You break a plate, and then you try to get you gonna be missing a couple of them pieces. You're not gonna get every piece back to that plate, bro. And that's not just you. That's the next person and the next person and the next person. Now, granted, she can work on herself or build herself up or whatever the case may be. But that it ain't no telling what's gonna trigger that. Maybe you walked out the house and you cheated with a red shirt on. And I wore a red shirt that next time I went to go see her. And she think that it ain't no telling, bro. It ain't no telling, bro. And he should get that. He should understand that. It's like, bro, you can't sit up here and cheat on her for 3 years and then automatically think she not going to think you cheating no more, bro. That's crazy. And actually, honestly, bro, come back. That's being a tyrant, bro. Stop being a tyrant. All right, cool. She wrote a love letter. She wrote a letter to her ex. First year cheating, it's like, all right, bro, like, you got it, dog. Second year, it's like, damn, bro, he wildin'. You can't tell him nothing. I done tried to tell him a couple times. He really ain't listening. He wildin' right now. The third year is like, that's him. That's just what he do. That's just what he do, bro. You. It's like that's becomes a part of your identity. You just a cheater, bro. She used to you cheating, and you can't be mad at her if she used to you cheating. If you've been cheating. Stop cheating, man. Everybody out there, stop cheating, bro.
So you have no one to blame for her lack of trust but you. You know, I read your paperwork, and I wanted to come out here and show some compassion for you because you were young and you were messing up and you got married too soon and you're in a lifestyle where a lot of women are shooting at you and all this kind of stuff. And I was going to try to talk about leveling up and being a man and being able to say no and understanding what a commitment is until you came out here with all this who shot John about that letter. Grow up. Grow up. She hurt my feelings a half a decade ago, and I'm such a small person. I'm so less than a man that I can't get over what someone said about me 4 years ago. I'm that small. I'm I'm that insecure. I don't have anything else going for me because that's just hammering in my head. It's not an insignificant, once past thought. It is a constant shining beacon of distress and disorder in my mind, and therefore I have to drop my pants at every occasion and type to every woman I can see because I don't feel good about myself.
And stop blaming it on her, bro. That's another thing, fellas. Stop blaming it on her. If you wanted to go out here and cheat and get buck wild, you wanted to go out here and cheat and get buck wild, bro, stand on that. Be a man about that. Let her know that too. She might be cool with it. She might give you a pass. All right, you got once every 3 months or something like that. But stop saying that it's her. Oh, she did this, so I did that. And she said this, so I said that. Cut it out.
Grow up! Jeez! You know, the question isn't how small you can be. The question isn't how many women you can run around with. The question isn't how many excuses you can give for not being the best man that you can be. The question is, what do you overcome? The question is, what do you deny yourself? The question is, what do you achieve? Everybody asking the wrong question. I'm done. Now, something other than that letter, my brother. Say something about the state of your marriage that you believe I need to address because she is upset and she wants to go. Say something other than that letter.
She wouldn't come home at night. You know, she would stay out all night. I would be, you know, at the house. She would keep me at the house watching my kids to keep me from going out. So she'll stay out all night doing who knows what.
Is this a frequent thing?
It used to be occasional.
No,
it used to be occasional, which means it wasn't frequent.
No.
Twice.
Twice?
Occasional.
Twice.
Occasional.
You know you're an error hoarder, right? An error hoarder. She does one thing wrong, and you take it and you chisel into the wall, and no matter what wrong you do, you say, you made a mistake. I can't forgive you. I ain't getting over it, because I'm a small man, and I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to do wrong after wrong after wrong. Yeah, but you got that error over there. And then 2-3 years later, she goes out one night, all night. She does what you've been doing all along. Yo, 2 mistakes over there. So I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, with whomever I want. Because you're an error hoarder. Error hoarders end up very unhappy. Error hoarders end up alone. Now I'm gonna fuss at you.
Yes, ma'am.
There's this thing I called the process of installation. And I do believe you got installed. Installation occurs when a guy sees somebody he likes. She comes hard and strong with the wifely duty. She make the great mac and cheese. She clean the house. She's down for a man. She's solid. She's working. You working, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Guy says, that's good home base. Slips a ring on her finger, quick, fast, in a hurry, and then continues to do as he pleases because you've been installed as the best appliance that he has. A sex-having, money-making, mac and cheese serving, solid sister that's gonna stay no matter what he does. Now, that I've done fussing with everybody, I'm gonna try to make everybody happy. I know what your history is. I know you came from a cut-up, choppy family and you were disassembled, and you don't want that life for your children. You want a home, you want a solid center, and I actually think this brother can give it to you. I think he has to grow up a bit, but he's given you a year and a half. Don't keep reaching back. Stay on that year and a half. It seems sad that you would have to applaud a brother for a year and a half worth of fidelity out of a 4-year marriage, but you do. And to the extent he has shown himself trustworthy, you go ahead and trust him because you know if the next thing happened, the next picture with the girl, the next way, you have the ability to go. You have the money. I know you the stable income in this sucker. And I think that this man is going to take that and do the right thing. He's going to level up. He's not going to take our community that's already shredded and tear it asunder even further. I think he's man enough not to be just another brother that runs around impregnating folks and not treating folks well and not treating his family, because your children are only as stable as the mother that holds them. And I think you love your children enough not to tear her into pieces. I think you're man enough for you not to be the poster boy for what's wrong in our community. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that. And I want to stay in touch with you, and I want to stay in touch with you, and I want you to prove me right.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you're man enough to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
I got faith in you. Be worthy of it. Be worthy of her.
Trying.
This matter's adjourned.
And do you think he heard what Judge Lynn had to say?
I'm not sure. He's got tough skin. He's hard to get through to, but hopefully she was tough enough to get to him.
How do you feel after what Judge Lynn had to say today?
I believe that Judge is right, you know, and some stuff that I need to work on, you know, clean my laundry up.
Taylor says she took Judge's advice and stopped dwelling on the past. She says Ravon finally owned up to his mistakes, acting responsible. He said the judge got through to him. He proven himself to Taylor, putting his family first, got a new job. One step at a time. You got to take it one step at a time. And I feel where she was coming from. I wouldn't say she was being hard on bro, but it's kind of like a wake up call. Like, bro, wake up. You did 4 years. Y'all operating on 4 years. Now, it's not to say that you got to be perfect, because ain't nobody walking this earth. Nobody perfect, bro, but take it from me. Take it from me. Holding on, and oh, you did this wrong and you did that wrong, so I ain't going, bro, it does not help. That type of stuff is like, what was the quote? Hating a person to hold something against another person is like drinking poison, hoping that it kills the other person. It's not going to damage her. She free flowing. She flowing, and in the right state of mind to screenshot your messages with the other girl and all of that. Yeah, she good, bro. She ain't tripping off of it no more. You still tripping on it. That don't mean that she's still tripping on it. She might trip on it when you trip on it, but other than that, she ain't tripping on that, bro. Don't hold on, and we do that. We do that, fellas, myself included. We do that a lot, bro. Well, I know I do that a lot. You hold on to something, and it's a work in progress, because you can't be hard on them, bro. It's like we get so stuck in moving. Oh, this is the move. That's the move. That's the move. That's the move. Like I said in the other video, life is not black and white. Life is not black and white, man, and everything ain't done by the book. And I'm not saying you gotta forgive her, you know, if she go out here and you know, was cheating and doing all of this other stuff. Nah, if you feel like that's where you draw the line, that's where you draw the line. But to hold her and to make her pay for that same mistake over and over, it's like no double jeopardy, bro. What after the first one you hit? All right, cool. The second one, all right. Third one, damn. Fourth one, sheesh. The fifth one, bro, you out of control at that point in time. You out of control, bro, and again, she wasn't right. It's not to say that she was right for doing it, because they just got married and all of that, but when you look at the charges, she got a little armed robbery. It wasn't it was after the wedding. Yeah, we got to give her armed robbery. She got a little armed robbery charge. Bro, you got 5 capital murders on your rap sheet. You got 5, 6 bodies on there, bro. So, again, it ain't no sin that's heavier than the other one. No, but when you look in the court of just being fair, when you just trying to be fair about the situation, and like I say, most importantly, bro, not only just for her, but for you, like, man, just let that shit go. Let it go. And it does come off as immature. It come off as real immature. Like, goddamn, you still holding on? Nah, bro. Let that go. Let that go, let that go, let that go. But, yeah, I think what the judge said was true. Hopefully they can get themselves together. They can pick up, you know, their bootstraps, and bro got a new job and all that other good stuff. So it's going to work out for them. I'm tired, bro. I'm on this marathon. It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family as always is love, and we out.